We were part of the Soul Blade Fleet, a rapid response force sent to Segmentum Pacificus to stop the Tyrannid invasion. Our destination was Nova Terra, a hive world that was under attack by two tendrils of Hive Fleet, Leviathan, Nautilon and Promothor. Our mission was to secure the industrial sector of the planet, where vital factories and refineries were located. We arrived in orbit and boarded our Valkyrie transports. I checked my squad: Corporal Kira, a sharpshooter with a long lance; Trooper Rix, a demolitions expert with a melter gun; Trooper Nix, a flamethrower specialist with a flamer; Trooper Vox, a communications officer with a Voxcaster; and Trooper Rex, a heavy weapons operator with a heavy bolter. They were all veterans of many battles, and they were all my friends. We strapped ourselves in and prepared for the drop. The pilot gave us the signal, and we flew out of the hangar bay. We saw the planet below us, a dark and polluted sphere covered in hive spires and smoke clouds. We also saw the enemy, swarms of Tyrannid bioships that spat out spores and creatures into the atmosphere. They were engaged by our fleet's fighters and bombers, but they were too many. We plunged through the firestorm and headed for our landing zone. We saw flashes of las fire and explosions on the ground, as well as streams of acid and venom from the Tyranids. We heard screams and roars over the Vox, as well as orders and prayers. We felt the Valkyrie shake and shudder as it dodged incoming fire. We reached our LZ and deployed our grav chutes. We jumped out of the Valkyrie and glided down to the surface. We landed on a rooftop of a factory building and regrouped. We saw our objective, a large refinery complex that was surrounded by Tyranids. We also saw something else: Chaos cultists. They were humans who had betrayed the Emperor and sided with the Tyranids. They wore robes and masks and carried crude weapons and banners. They chanted and screamed and attacked anyone who opposed them. They were worse than the Tyranids. We had to fight our way through both enemies to reach the refinery. We had to secure it and hold it until reinforcements arrived. We had to complete our mission. We activated our acid grenades and threw them at the nearest Tyranids. The grenades exploded and released clouds of corrosive gas that melted flesh and chitin. The Tyranids shrieked and writhed in agony, while we opened fire with our laser guns and heavy bolter. We advanced towards the refinery, shooting at anything that moved. We encountered resistance from both Tyranids and cultists, who tried to stop us with claws, teeth, blades, and guns. We fought back with acid, fire, melter, and faith. Refinery gate and breached it with explosives. We entered the complex and cleared it room by room. We found workers who had been slaughtered or mutated by the Tyranids or the cultists. We gave them mercy or justice as needed. We secured the main control room and contacted our command. We reported our status and requested backup. We received a reply. Backup was on its way, but it would take time. We had to hold our position until then. We fortified our position and prepared for a siege. We set up mines, traps, barricades, and turrets around the control room. We checked our ammo, weapons, gear, and wounds. We prayed to the Emperor for strength. We waited for the enemy to come, and they came. They came in waves from all directions. They came with claws, teeth, horns, wings, tails, spines, tentacles, guns, blades, bombs, fire, acid, venom, psychic powers, madness, hate. They came to kill us. But we did not die. We fought back. But the end did not come. As we were fighting the last wave of Tyranids and cultists, we heard a voice over the Vox. It was not our command. It was not our backup. It was someone else. Someone mysterious. Someone powerful. Attention, Mordant 12th. This is Inquisitor Valeria Otarex of the Ordo Xenos. I have been observing your heroic actions from orbit. You have impressed me with your courage and skill. You have proven yourselves worthy of my attention. I am here to offer you a choice. Join me in my crusade against the alien menace, or die here in glory. Either way, you will serve the Emperor. We were stunned by this unexpected offer. We did not know who this Inquisitor was, or what she wanted from us. We did not know what her crusade entailed, or what dangers it involved. We did not know if we could trust her, or if we should fear her. But we knew one thing. We were Mordant Acid Dogs. We were not afraid of anything. We were ready for anything. We were loyal to the Emperor. With all due respect, Inquisitor, we're not inquisitorial bodyguards, and if you are not going to help, be quiet and let the real warriors do their job. I said, we will win. Hello, and welcome back, my friends, to my new video about the Mordant Acid Dogs. a most special and unique regiment of the Imperial Guard from the Warhammer 40K universe. In this video, I will tell you everything you need to know about these brave and tragic warriors who fought and died for the Imperium of Man. You will find out about their origins, their culture, their equipment, their battles, and their ultimate fate. If you are a fan of Warhammer 40K, or just curious about its lore, you will find this video interesting and informative. So sit back, relax, get some recap, and enjoy the story of the Mordant Acid Dogs. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and now let's get to it. The Mordant Acid Dogs are a regiment of the Imperial Guard, the vast army of the Imperium of Man in the grimdark universe of Warhammer 40K. They are known for their expertise in subterranean tunnel fighting, their resilience to harsh environments, and their hatred of mutants and chaos. This is their story. Mordant Prime is a night world, a planet that never sees the sun. Its surface is a barren wasteland, unfit for human habitation. The only reason humans live on this world is to mine the bioluminescent bacteria that grow beneath the surface, from which a unique and highly corrosive acid is extracted. This acid has many industrial uses, such as the manufacture of Bane Wolf Chem Cannons. The people of Mordant Prime are divided into two groups, the acid miners and everyone else. The acid miners belong to ancient clans that control the mining business. They exploit cheap labor from the rest of the population, paying them barely enough to survive in the shanty caverns they call home. Many of the poor and desperate turn to crime and violence, forming gangs that rule the deeper settlements. Only the skilled miners have some degree of wealth and respect on Mordant Prime. The harsh conditions of Mordant Prime also breed mutations among its inhabitants. Any mutants discovered on the planet are promptly dissolved in the same acid that caused them, either at birth or when their deformity becomes apparent. Few regiments of the Imperial Guard harbour a greater disgust towards abominations of the flesh than the Mordant Acid Dogs. The Mordant Acid Dogs are raised from both the acid miners and the underclass of Mordant Prime. They are trained to fight in the dark and confined spaces of their world, using flamers, melters, scout sentinels, artillery, and other weapons suited for tunnel warfare. They are also equipped with protective gear that shields them from the corrosive effects of their environment. They are loyal to the Imperium, but also fiercely proud of their clan and gang affiliations. The Mordant Acid Dogs have fought in many wars across the galaxy, often deployed to combat zones where their natural affinity for subterranean combat gives them an edge over their enemies. They have faced orcs, tyranids, eldar, necrons, and other xenos threats, as well as traitors and heretics of chaos. They have earned a reputation for being tough, resilient, and ruthless warriors who do not fear death or pain, as these are no more than realities of life for a Mordant Acid Dog. Thank you for watching my video about the Mordant Acid Dogs. I hope you enjoyed the story I wrote for them. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more Warhammer 40K content. I appreciate your support and feedback. Until next time, signing off. May the Emperor protect you and keep his light burning.